So if this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe and also share the link of all the videos you're watching. Now take your time and watch the videos one after the other, because there are a lot of insightful content right here on the Ghanaian Farmer channel. This week I got a question on Twitter, and I believe that after answering it there, let me do a video to enlighten everybody. Now, every farmer's objective of going into farming, investing heavily, is to create job, is to make profit, and also make an impact in that community he or she finds himself. Now, these activities or this operation of your farm becomes the headache of every farmer, especially because of the cost involved, the cost of production. So this video is purposely to give you tips on how to maximize your profit but reduce your cost of production, or reduce the cost, risk, or implications. How to maximize your profit but reduce your cost of production. Number one is create a budget and stick to it. A lot of the time, or most of the time, when farmers are going into farming, they always do not sit down and get a book or a record book that, okay, I lease the land for this amount. An acre of land plowing is costing me this amount. Labor is costing me this amount. Seedling is costing me this amount. Fertilizer is costing me this amount. The planting itself is costing me this amount. You need to have a budget. Okay, let's say you have 5 acres of farmland and you're going to produce tomatoes or cabbage or onion. You need to have a budget. How much all of these things will cost you. Now, when you are able to do the budget, you will be able to even predict or project how much profit you might be making at the end of the day. That way, you are able to tell if your first production, you would even make profit or you make loss. So always create a budget and stick to it. Number 2 is diversify your income streams. Diversify your income streams. Now, what I'm driving at, or the meaning I'm giving this, is that if you have, let's say, 5 or 10 acres of farmland that you have bought or you have leased, and you want to go into farming, you can divide it into 3 or into 2 parts. One side will be for crop production. Another side will be for livestock production. Now, that way, when crops are picking or are ready for harvest, you sell. When that time is down or low, you are able to even sell some of your livestock. Let's say it could be a poultry. You are selling the meat, you are selling the eggs. You would even use the manure or the droppings to come and fertilize your land to be able to continue production. Now, diversifying your streams of income, you also want to leverage on digital media. And this is why I always say that as a farmer, if you have the idea, the passion, the aspiration to become a farmer, register the farm. Get a corporate website, a 1 or 2 page corporate website. Get all your social media platform created. Advertise the farm continuously. Every day, make sure you post something. Hey, I'm into sales of this. I'm at this location. I do delivery. Contact me. This is our price. We can deliver. That way, your streams of income, 1 is from crop production, the 2 is from livestock production. You are leveraging on your digital media. When you even grow your numbers, you might even be promoting other farmers there and charging small money and making some income from there. So you should be able to diversify your streams of income so that you'll be able to sustain the farm or the business you are doing. Number 3 is that manage your debts wisely. A lot of farmers who call me from abroad, and I want to go into farming. I want to buy tractor. I want to buy plow. I want to buy harvester. I want to buy this. Some of you who are lucky to come from a diaspora, you have companies that might give you on credits. And then you would be paying bit by bit. Maybe you are working already there before you want to invest into the farming. And so it's not a bad idea if you have a company that want to lease or sell these things to you on credit, but you have to manage your debt wisely. What I'm trying to say is that make sure you do not overbuy or you do not overpurchase what your income can afford. Okay, and also when you manage to buy these things on credit, if you have neighbor farmers or neighboring farmers, what you can do is that you can even be leasing you can be renting your tractors to them, and then they would be using it and paying you. So that way, apart from your monthly income or salary that you are using to pay this debt, you are getting extra income from the farmers who are hiring your tractor, your harvester, your plow to work on their farms. They are paying you, and you are also settling your debt. You have to manage your debt wisely. Do not buy more than your resources can afford. Don't stretch your budget. Don't create inconvenience for yourself as a farmer. So those of you who are out there in abroad, even here in Ghana, if you approach a business or a company, these mechanization companies, that, oh, I want this tractor, I want this harvester, I want this shred that I will be using on my farm, but I will pay you on installment basis. Make sure you manage your debt well. Make sure you would adhere to the rules and regulations so you can be in their good books and they can be selling to you every now and then. Number 4, protect your asset with insurance. Yes, it is difficult to get insurance for farms here in Ghana. But if it is a commercial farms, at times, I'm sure that you can have a deal with an insurance company. It could be against flood, it could be against fire, it could be against crop failure. Even if you have livestock, you want to insure them against any disease outbreak that will kill them. You can talk to the insurance companies. Protect your asset, your tractor, your farmhouse, your everything on the farm. It is your asset. You need to protect it with an insurance, even though it's difficult in Ghana, that's the truth. But if you're able to talk to them well, if you have a registered farm, you have an account, you're running a farm like a business, you are likely to actually convince them to insure the farm so you are protected or you are covered. Number 5 is leverage on technology or utilize technology to improve efficiency and lessen your cost of production. In recent times, rice farmers, other vegetable farmers are leveraging on precision agriculture, which is using drones. Okay, there are big commercial drones that if you have, let's say, a 50 or 20 or 100 acres of farmland, you cannot go about doing fertilizer. You drop here. No, come on now. That way, you would have to employ more if it is manually. Harvesting, you have to employ more. Weeding, you have to employ more. Hand picking, this potato thing. We have to employ more people. And even that one, if they are coming to pick the weeds, by the time they finish this side and get to this side has grown already. So please, how about leveraging or utilizing technology to cut down on your cost of production and increase efficiency? Because when you do that, it helps a lot. The work that a drone can do in about no time, it will take humans like days to be able to get it done. The last point is stay up to date on market trends or with market trends. So there are a lot of farmers who are cultivating vegetables, and when you call them, hey, do you have habanero, or do you have chili, or do you have tomatoes? How much is one bag costing now? He says, I don't know, honestly, I can't tell. Come on now. If you're a farmer and you want to maximize your profit and reduce your cost of production or reduce the costs in terms of risk and all that, it's advisable that you always stay on the market trends. Me, what I do week on week is that I send someone to go to the market where there are heavy sales of, vegetables. So I get to know onion this week is selling at this price, tomato is selling at this price, pepper is selling at this price. So you are able to dictate, or you are able to negotiate. That's the best word. Negotiate when a market woman comes, because moment they come and you ask them, oh, Antina, this week how much is it selling? They will tell you, oh, right now we have a lot in the market too. So even if it's currently habanero is between 2,000 and 2,200, all right, almost $150 or yes, around that price. If you do not know and she comes to the farm gate and you ask her that how much is it selling, she will tell you half of the price. Imagine what will happen to your cost of production or your profit. You will be losing a great deal. So it is very important that you stay with market trends so you can be able to give the right prices to the harvested commodities and make the expected profit. If you follow these 6 steps that I have given you, you are in business. My name is Anyunam and this is the Ghanaian Farmer. Please do something for me. Subscribe and share the video. I am into agro-tourism as well. If you're coming to Ghana, do not forget to reach out to me. All right, I would book the farms you want. I will give you a very nice and juicy package. I will treat you well. You would have fun spending your week or 2 with me here in Ghana. So I urge you to subscribe and share the videos, and also let me know if you want to visit Ghana purposely to invest in agriculture, or just, do some tourism and see what's happening. But until then, enjoy your weekend. Is it weekend or day?